Hey everyone, welcome back to part 6 of Vampire Chaos Knight with Ultraviolent 4. We just got our second rune, and now we're going to head over to, I think, Elf. We've done Vaults 1, but we've still got Vaults 2, 3, 4 to do, but I think I'm happy to go do Elf. We have a million MR, as in the absolute maximum. And we have 150 HP, which is pretty good. The only thing that we're missing is some digging, which is going to make it a bit ugly. Just check. Oh. Okay, there is some digging. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye, giant cockroach friend. It was fun while it lasted. So I guess what's happening there is I have set up in my, oops, not that one, this one, 16. I have set up in my auto config to not pick up wands of digging, and that used to work because you'd only ever really need one wand of digging. So the first time you pick up the wand, it'd be unknown, and then you'd pick it up and you'd see it was a wand of digging, and then you wouldn't pick up any more. But now that wands identify when you walk on them, I guess it means I'm never going to pick up the first one. So I probably need to think about that a bit. Whoops. Because that would have been handy during some of our adventures in Spider, etc. I'm thinking we're 1921, this is 1624. So I'm trading 3 AC for 3 EV and some more regen, but losing our poison. Let's see how this goes. And also I've just noticed there's an unknown stair here. Whoops, never actually finished Orc. Whoops. You fall through a shaft. Okay. Can we go back there? Already here. Which stair was it? This one. Oh, there's nothing here anyway. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I think the only other thing that you'd maybe want for Elf, we have Arc Corrosion, which is good. We don't have any protection from cold, but that's okay. Got some blinking and stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna drop this enchant weapon. I don't really need to pick them up because we have an artifact sword which we can't enchant. Maybe if I ever need them, I can walk around and pick them all up. Let's go to Elf. Where's our welcoming party? Odd. Normally you get met by a whole bunch of these dudes, the mages. Oh, there they are. Save the mortal. It's a holy wrath. That's right, we killed it. Holy wrath again, so we're 2 of 2. It's gonna be one of these elves. Okay. That guy turned into a troll. Amulet is regen. ID. Actually, let's see what these scrolls could be. Brand weapon, immolation, torment. Maybe I want to know if it's immolation. Yeah, okay, good. And I'll do this gourmand, which we can't eat anyway. This one's a lek. Oh wow, a death drake. That's a good example of the sword making things hard. It's a lot of dudes. What did Zom do? He could forward, but what did he actually do? Don't know. Oh, he gave us a quokka. Yes. And he gave us cleave, which, well, we positioned ourselves in the hallway like a good player, but he then gave us cleave. Embroidered boots. They're not ever beating these. Yeah. And then I guess we can just pick up this ID and curing. No, I don't have cleave anymore. Okay. So I'd rather be in a hallway, fighting things one at a time. There we go. It's hard to stay at full. I'm still not used to this. Some giggles. Okay, so he just contaminated us. So I could call for cancellation. I have 4, so I think I will. Just get rid of the yellow contamination up here, because that's probably going to give me a bad mutation. Okay, we're still contaminated. Yeah, there we go. It took 2. Oh. You feel robust? You feel nature experimenting on you? Don't worry, failures die fast. Yellow scales grow a part of your body, so this is really good. Robust speaks for itself. Evolution, where is it? You evolve. So this is one of my favorite mutations, and it's probably one of the best. So it's kind of like being Zom on its own. What happens is periodically you'll get a mutation as you play, and I believe there's a 75% chance for them to be good ones. And if you have bad ones, such as we do, we're very dopey, thanks Zom, there's a good chance that they'll just remove the bad ones. So evolution and Zom working together, we're likely to get a really, really good set of mutations. But we're probably also likely to get another round of toenails, in which case I'll be very sad about all of this. Potion of curing. That's F1. That was pretty straightforward. Feel a wave of frost. Do we have... Okay, we have a ring of ice. So I think we're going to magic map. And then let's find that over here. So we'll head towards it. A third weapon of Holy Wrath. Oh wow. Wonder which... Fight to survive mortal. What did he do? That usually means he does something bad to you. It looks like... Whoop. Whee. Okay, so he's put us in the Hall of Blades. I think this is a bug, but it's never been fixed. So you can see here the Hall of Blades is in a ruined door. It's a ruined area. Usually you can't teleport or go through, be shafted into, or take hatches into ruined areas, but I think it's a bug with the Hall of Blades, because it always happens. If you ever take a shaft from Elf 3 up into Elf 2, you have a very good chance of landing in there, because it's such a large area. It's really annoying. I wish they would fix that. And if it's not supposed to be fixed, It's consistent with all the other ones, so it confuses me. It's inconsistent, rather. Shock serpents. Do not want. Okay, we'll just steal those. We'll steal the blood from those bodies. Let's put on our. How about this? Let's put on our ring of ice. We're not going to need protection from fire inside an ice cave. That's a lot of these dudes. Space twists around you. And again, like, it's just teleporting us around, and we're just being thrown into the Hall of Blades. Which again, to me it seems like that shouldn't happen. Let's see if it's strong enough to survive yet. Again, that's the message when he's hurting you. Okay, so we got feel more resistant to hostile enchantments, so even more MR, and molten scales. So we have 4 AC from our mutations now. And I'd like to do the ice cave. I should kill the knight first though. Alright, let's go. This is quite late, so quite often when you find an ice cave, it's in the early dungeon or maybe in lair. But we've done that, and we've done 2 runes, so it shouldn't be too bad. I mean, if there's an ice fiend at the end, an ice fiend's always pretty bad, but we can buff up for it. Yep. Sun is amused. Oh no. You feel resistant to poison, okay. You feel stronger. Your magic regains its normal vibrancy. A pair of horns grows on your head, your helmet falls away. Do we have a hat? No. So we lost our helmet. It became our poison. So I guess this troll leather armor is the correct choice, because I totally knew that would happen. And then, yeah. So our spells are no longer easier to cast. A cloak of cold resistance. Well, that's got to be stronger than Scarf, because you can enchant this one. So goodbye Scarf. I'm going to enchant armor the cloak. So that's 2 extra AC. Well, we lost our helmet, so we pretty much just replaced our helmet with a cloak in terms of the AC. You need some adjustments. Fur sprouts all over your body. +1 AC. It's this one. Alright, so our mutations are going kind of nuts. We're approaching our min delay on long blades, which is at 24. Can I get through here? Yay! Not so yay. I'm gonna dig back through because this is kind of insane. Fighting all those dudes while standing in the most freezing clouds I've ever seen. And Blizzard Demon, what is with these freezing clouds? Just calm down. Or yell him to me. Straightforward enough once he came. So many freezing clouds. Okay, let's just go. We have a lot of regen. This is actually insane. What is happening? I think this ending usually has a Reaper, if I'm remembering my layouts correctly. And it usually has weapons. So I guess if we find a +9 triple sword, we might... A +9 triple sword of freezing, we might consider our options. Doesn't look like it. These aren't weapons either. So it's not the one. Certainly there's no Reaper either. These freezing clouds. Okay, I think that's probably... It's just crazy. If you were something low HP, if you were a Spriggan or something, look at this, I'm actually dying to them. This would be really dangerous. You feel weak. Nature stops experimenting on you. Oh. Okay, so our evolution didn't last long. Alright, well that was fun. We did get a, whatchamacallit, the Cloak of Cold Resistance, so can't complain. That's the 5th Holy Wrath weapon? Why are they all Holy Wrath? It's an interesting vault. Vampire mosquitoes in Elf. Anything we want there. The Scroll of TP, I guess. We could get a second vulnerability. I gotta remember that I can confuse things potentially. And Takima's dance them. Although elves all have high MR, so that's not gonna work in here. But there, this looks better. A fountain starts gushing blood. 2 doors slam shut. Right, so in vaults, the confusion and Takima's dance. See, I don't want to be in here. Just go away. This direction. Don't want to do hollow blades. The string is Dex. Meh. Elf 3. And a magic map. That was silence. Whoops. That was not a good score to waste. Is that my only one? Okay. If we really want, we can learn the spell later. But yes, that was my only one. Magic map. And so we're looking for the end, which is, it's got to be in here. Yep. So I'm gonna X that out so I don't walk in, and then we'll explore the rest of the floor first. That's how you want to do Elf. Or at least you want to do the area around Elf before you do Elf. I wonder if that's Saint Roka. Kinda hope it's not, but looks like it probably is. You lose your focus? What is my focus? You suddenly feel drained of magical enemy. I don't think that's a... Ah, okay, you momentarily feel confused. So it's supposed to just mean that you become confused, but because we have clarity somewhere here, we cannot be confused. Okay, that makes sense. For a second there I thought it was some strange mutation I've never heard of. What have we got? It told us to cause havoc, but I'm not sure what havoc we're causing. Oh, this guy's annoying. Just come at me. Okay, we're actually dying to him. Come on, guy. There we go. Went so hard after all. Where's Saint Roka? That was a bunch of dudes, but where's the main guy? You around somewhere? Time to have fun. Takima's team. This might not be Saint Roka, yeah, it's just this, it's a little orc vault. Where this whole room here is full of orcs. No. Ooh. Okay, so this is a really good hat. I quote hat. It's a crown. It's the crown of, I don't know how you say this. Diroprova or something. Sounds, I don't know what that sounds like. Some sort of Russian type language. Anyway, we're wearing that. It's very good. We have Arlek and we have Biz, but even if just as a +3 hat, it's still pretty good. And then we got Imp +2. If we ever lose our Arlek mutation, our crown will have us covered. Okay, so let's Shift X, Control E. I'm gonna head over here now. Okay, I'm gonna dig. I'm gonna dig a kill hole before we run in. Okay, and because there's no disintegration, you can't dig one tile once unless you're clever like this. So you put your digging up against the wall. And by clever, that's debatable because by taking this, we actually get stuck in here. As in, if this goes bad, you can't dig back out. And I'll make another one on the other side. And this one, I think I'll go. No, I'll go down again. We can go the other way. Yes, this one let us dig up. So I like this one better. It's one tile and then we can dig up and get out if we need to. Huh. Stop the... Whoa, okay. So, two elementalists, we immediately know that we're not... There's no point. We're invis. And these guys don't see invis. That's amazing timing zone. And now he's like blowing them up. So with the wait, what happened there? Oh, I riposted him. Okay, that still always surprises me. I'm like, I didn't even hit him and he just died. Never mind, riposte. So as soon as we saw, oh wow. Okay, so Zom's trying to help us, but we don't want to fight two demonologists like that. Let's. I think we'll dig another kill hole. Just make one on the fly. This is a bit better. Time to have some fun. You got Takima's. You feel frail, you feel agile, you feel conductive. So that's the Aralek gone, but as I was saying, we have the crown. We're really struggling to keep our robust. I think we've been robust 3 different times, but every time not for very long. So with Elf, as much as possible, you want to be fighting one at a time. You don't ever, well, ever. You very rarely want to just charge into the chamber. So you want to try to do one at a time with kill holes. Although, As soon as we saw 2 elementalists, we knew that we were never ever going to stay in a kill hole, which is why I just didn't even bother, because they blow them up. It's the dev's way of saying that you can't just kill whole elf, although you still mostly can. It's just when the anti-kill hole guys turn up, you can't. But other times you can. You can. And even, so that was one of them. They won't always blow them up. So there's that too. I'm just walking manually. I don't want to auto-explore because I don't want to run into the chamber and just charge completely in. Oh, this got kind of blown up too. Weird. Come on, Archer. Someone smiles on you. You become invisible. Let's be full again. Yep. Master Archers can't see invis either. I feel like he's doing that on purpose. He did it for... oh, whoops. He did it for both the Blade Masters and the Archers, both of whom can't see invis, which is something you should remember, by the way, because they're both very tricky elves. But if you have invis, both of them are a lot easier. He has a Holy Wrath. That's alright. His melee attacks are not that big a deal. Let's do this. RF, in +6, Dex +4, C invis. Okay. So, goodbye Plane Ring and Protection from Fire. And we can probably turn them off. Hello Ring of Protection from Fire and a lot of other stuff. There's another one on the floor too. Let's see. RC, MR, Dex +3, Stealth -. A second ring is +4 protection. I think I'd rather just... I'll carry this with us. Dropping the Ring of Ice. This one. And I guess the Swamp Dragon Scales. And let's put on this other just plain ring. Magical Power. Cursed. We don't need that. Oops, wrong one. I always do that because I assume when I put a ring on that I just picked it up. So then if I don't like it, I hit Shift D, which drops the last item I picked up, even though I've had that ring for who knows how long. Some titters. The elf looks confused. You start resting. Forecast mostly cloudy. There's a lot of elementalists. Oh, he's got a polearm. That's why he's not coming to me. This is kind of bad. Got a whole bunch of archers all shooting me. Yeah, we'll do that. Helps a bit, I guess. Okay, yeah, that works. Wow! That arrow. Let's heal. We'll fight him. Will we? Let's go invis. Can't see invis. How did that other one hurt so much? Don't know. That hurt a lot. Space twists around you. Okay, so he didn't throw us in, which is alright. Probably wouldn't be so bad anyway, because we've killed quite a lot. Come on, guy. I'm very needy. Please give me attention. Let's go, the cockroach team. Alright, with my With my band of cockroaches, we can take this archer. Wow, he just shot the cockroach. What a jerk. Annihilator. Try to spear us. Let's just get on top of him. The idea of walking back all the way from there while being annihilated doesn't seem like a good one. Alright, come on guy, give me some of your attention too. Yeah, it looks like we've done most of the things. Yeah, okay, auto explore. Okay, so we're now auto exploring all the things out there. It's okay, this book is Young Poisoner. Oh yeah, I've got ogrebs! Oh man. Okay. So we used it for spider and then forgot that actually ogrebs is amazing all the time. Like right now. Book of Air. Could learn swiftness as a panic button. Can we cast it? 25%? No, not really. +1. That's so exciting. Guide on Soul Stalls and Aid. Nothing there. We know regen already. Grand Grimoire. Clouds. Look at the Earth. None of those I want. We could pick up this box of base. And I guess we'll drop the helmet. Because even if we get our horns back, I'd rather have the crown. And these other weapons, not really much point carrying them around. Anything else to ID? No. Okay, so nothing too exciting here. I should remember to use ogrebs. And we have a bunch of spells here that we kind of could train for, but I'd still rather just get my sword to Mindalay. So some more translocations for Application would be good. A bit of Charms Necromancy for regen. Maybe a little bit of Air for swiftness. And then ultimately we could go Silence again, like we did with the Spriggan Enchanter, to stop Ancient Liches, etc. from casting. That's Elf. Let's go do some vaults. What's on our shopping list? Resistance. We got 4. Okay. Let's go vaults 2. If you pretend that we didn't get attacked by a million Holy Wrath weapons, oh, that was a fairly straightforward elf. This is bad. What do my odds of confusing this guy? 32%. That's not good enough. I think we're losing a scroll of blinking. And I currently have bat form up, but yeah, I probably could have just bat formed. Okay, that's another thing. There are all these things I'm not used to doing or using. Oops, walk down way. I want him to come to me. Let me yell a bit. Come to me. Okay, it's not. So all the ogrebs, all the bat forms, gotta remember that I have them, I've been slowed. Good. Never seen a book of battle, right? That's not how you spell battle. That one? No. Book of Battle is my favorite book. I'd quite like that one on this. has Song of Slaying and Spectral Weapon are the two that I want to use at the moment. Also has regen, but we have that already. Okay, Takemans is good. So is Ogrebs. Takemas against double-headed ogres is really strong. That guy just shot his own ogre. No regard for ogre life. Okay, so I'm just taking us for a ride. Some ugly things. Well, we're in a hallway already, so that's good. Let's actually use the hallway though. Fight them one at a time. See, similar thing, Wonder Paralysis. Previously, I'd pick up one, and then not additional ones. We're going for a ride again, but now I'm not going to pick them up ever. Let's not make the same mistake where we just get shot to death. We can't Takemas him because he's got a crossbow out. Good Takemas him now. 43. Yeah, there we go. Got him. I'm not really afraid of the Necromancer. Their main thing is that we're going for a ride again. Oh, wow. Okay, this is a spot I don't really want to be. We're right next to a fire giant, and then there's a Cyclops and a stone giant. So I'm just going to teleport straight away. Okay. Someone thought that was hilarious. Don't know why. Maybe because I just teleported away straight away. Call him to me. Oh no, I've called both sides. No, there's no point trying to Takemas in. There's Asterion and now a snapping turtle. I don't like this. I'm just gonna walk to this teleport trap. Yep. There's a stone giant. He's the more scary one of the two. And we got some buds. I feel like even if we read vulnerability and halve our MR, we're still gonna have a lot. So I was just wondering if I make Asterion vulnerable, if I can then hex him. But we'll see. Fire giant. Yeah, there's no point standing here trying to hex him. He's just gonna fireball us to death. The alligator, snapping turtle, they hurt so much. Okay, good. Also, I know there are a whole bunch of books around. I think I've seen at least 2 books, and in both cases Zom teleported us away. Have we? No, we haven't found them again yet. That's a lot of slime creatures. As long as we fight them in the open like that so they don't become big ones, they're fairly trivial at this point. Book of Dreams. Nah. There's a fire dragon scales. No, that will make us vulnerable to cold. Book of battle, book of battle. No, misfortune. Yeah, This book is horrible. It's got confusing in it, so sometimes it's okay, but on the whole, that book is garbage. Blood. What hard faults for? And we're still going. And still going. Go forth and cause havoc. Cleave. Seems like Zom often gives us cleave when we only have one enemy. Still not done? Is there a pack with you? No. Okay. Alright. I think we'll call that an episode. So, if you join me for the next one, we'll finish off vaults and then head into depths. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys later.